Hey, welcome to AlterStores walkthrough and monetization, breathing a new life into your e-com affiliate business. Victory Apples, I'm super excited to have you on board as the takeoff users of AlterStores. We are so impressed and we are committed to give you all the support you may ever wanted. Yes, that's true. You may have experienced some slow response time with our support team. That's because of the surge of users we have on the platform at this time. But we want to guarantee you that going forward, that all of the tickets and whatever concern you have will be taken care of. So I had to take it this time to personally put this walkthrough together to give you a first lift of getting started with AlterStores. Right on in this walkthrough, we're looking at overview of AlterStores dashboard. Of course, there are several dashboards you get to meet on AlterStore depending on which of the offer you got into. Of course, AlterStore has been prepared right from the groundwork as an agency tool that allows you to make money on the go. That's exactly what it is. We'll also be looking at how you can brand your store to whatever you want it to be. We're also looking at getting your affiliate account parameters and importing your niche product. We understand that some persons may have acquired the affiliate account some couple of months. That's quite new account, while others may have abandoned their accounts some years ago because they are not really making out good money from their affiliate, the e-com affiliate business. But with AlterStores, we will help you get all of these parameters, or rather show you how you can go get back your account, get your parameters right from this walkthrough guide, and get started once again. And we'll also be looking at what step you need to take to start selling your stores to make more money. Of course, that is where that juicy offer lies with AlterStores. And finally, we're looking at promoting and driving more traffic to get more sales with your AlterStores. So sit tight and join me while I take you straight on to our dashboard to discuss some of the overviews of AlterStores dashboard and get on straight to setting up our new store together. Alright, so right here on the dashboard, this is a login page, which is a universal login page, which you can use to get on to any of your account, be it your account manager's account, or a store manager's account, or an admin account. This is the one login page you have. So once you're on this page, now depending on what account offer you have, if you're owning an Elite account or you own a Pro account, when you log in, this is their dashboard you are certainly going to see at your first time. So depending on what account you have for Elite is only limited to create just 30 stores, I think so. While for pro users, professional users, they have the entitlement to create unlimited account, and that shows the unlimited possibilities of making good money using AlterStores. So right here on AlterStore dashboard, you can see the analytics here that shows you number of stores that are live and your subscription type, which you are on, your store limit, which is unlimited here. You can get to see your recently live stores, the domain and the login email that got on it, and you can see the get started video here that will guide you through setting up that. Next thing you'll get to find, to your top right menu drop down here, you will see a profile, and you also get to see the login menu here. So on your profile here, you can of course edit on your name. Of course, you cannot touch your email account because that is what is unique about your account. You can also change your password. Coming back to the dashboard here, you can also get to see what we call the store manager. The store manager tells you how many store users you already have. You can also get to access the entire tutorials here. So once you're done going through the entire tutorials, coming back to the store manager, you see here that you can create a new store manager. So we'll get on from this stage to get ourselves down to the next dashboard you are going to see. So once you come down to create a new store, as one who owns a pro user account that is required, that is allowed to create unlimited store, right here now you can create your store manager's account, meaning you can create as much unlimited store manager's account that can independently log on AlterStore or log on to your custom domain if you've mapped one already, to start making use of the provision which AlterStore offers you. So let's say we are creating a new account. We could just say new store manager, Alright, so we've got one there, and you use the password. We could just say password remains password. We go ahead and say password remains password, and you're putting your new email here, so you could just say new store manager at my AlterStores. Right, so we have something like that here, and turn this on, so hit and save. So once you hit and save, you've successfully created a new store manager, but notice that the domain has not been assigned to it yet. So a domain will automatically be assigned to this if this your new store manager logs in into his account and choose a subdomain and subsequently link it up to a domain. That is, then this domain will be assigned to it. So you see it right on here, you see an option to log in into your store, which if you do, it will take you straight on to your store setup. So at this store setup, you see an onboarding dashboard here, or would we describe this as a dashboard? No, let's say an onboarding process. So at this point, you're required to choose a brand name. So a brand name, let's just say new store setup. New store setup. Alright, so let's have it like that. New store setup. And our subdomain, we want to call this new store. So we call this new store, which will now take up the parent domain, my AlterStores.com, and we hit on create store. So once you hit on create store, this will launch you straight on to your dashboard. Great. So you're now seeing another second stage dashboard, which is directly your storefront manager's dashboard. This is where you manage everything that happens at the front end of your store. Now, before we come back to this dashboard, which is our storefront dashboard, we also want to see if you happen to be a reseller, what will your dashboard look like? Let me quickly log in as a reseller to show you how the reseller's dashboard looks like and what the reseller can do, and thereafter we'll come back to our AlterStore store management dashboard, which is where we'll be dwelling much on to show you all you need to do. So as a reseller, you'll get to see a dashboard like this that shows the total number of users you have, and you can see your subscription type here, over 500 account licensees, and you can see the number of stores that are live within your account here. You can see all the recently joined users from your resellers who have gotten logged in. Right here, you can also see how to create a new user. Coming down to create a new user here, you can choose any username or a name for your new client you've gotten, and of course give it an email address, a password. The role here remains customer, but of course at this point you can sell AlterStore Elite with the Elite limitation to your client or to your customers. You can also sell AlterStores Pro to your customers or to your client. You can also sell AlterStores Reseller to your customers as well, and you can make this active. So these are the controls or the privileges you find as an AlterStore reseller. So at this point, we want to log out and log in again as an account managing or account holder to manage our storefront. So log out and log in again. So right here, we want to we provided the new store manager account, which we set up, and we want to provide a password here to log in again to the new store we created. Great. So notice here that we are now logged on to our store management dashboard, which we just created, and everything here is showing 0, meaning we've not imported our product, we've not done any kind of branding whatsoever. But you can see the menu items here. Of course, the search product tells you that this is where you get to search your product from Amazon, from Walmart, from eBay, and Best Buy. But before you can do all of this, as well as access the top selling product across these connected stores here, you need to have done your general settings here, which allows you to set up how your store should look like, set up your API keys, and set up other notifications you have to set up that will allow you for viral traffic. And thereafter, you come down to create categories which your product will be imported into, and you can start viewing your analytics and seeing how your users are playing around or responding to your product. You also get to see the online store where you do your branding for the first time proper. So in our next section, we will now dive in depth into walking around your store management dashboard, which of course results to branding your store for the first time.